So today is going to be a haul video, finally. Love these obviously my favorite videos of all time, but I never actually get to do them because I feel like nowadays I don't really go out and buy a load of stuff in one go. I especially don't really buy makeup anymore because I realized that it was getting a bit excessive, but I'm back again. And can I just say, I feel like I'm doing a video from like 3 years ago. My setup, this is just, I just decided to film back here again, and I don't know why. I'm kind of, don't know if I like it. It feels a bit like I've come back in time, but I thought I got these flowers when I went to a wedding yesterday. Lovely gift from the bride and groom for doing the wedding makeup, so I thought, you know what, I want to showcase them in the background over there, so we're gonna go with it. So today we are doing another makeup haul, and this one is going to be another Guerlain haul. I have done one of these before, and you guys love makeup hauls in general, so of course I was gonna do it, but now I can finally reveal, because the last video everybody was like, did you actually buy all of this stuff? Like, oh my gosh, that's like £500 worth of makeup. Like, did you actually go out and buy all those things? And back then I couldn't tell you guys that obviously I used to work for Guerlain, so, but now I can. So this is actually, it's really good as well. If you want to know sort of about working in the industry, this is a good little video to tip off with. But if you want to know everything about my career path and how perhaps you could start working in the makeup industry, I have made a whole video about it, which I will link down below. If not, it's on my channel. But this is one of the perks of working for a makeup brand, is you get something called Allocation, and it happens twice a year. Well, no, actually it depends on the company you're with. My company I'm with now, I have it 4 times a year, but the company I was with, I had it twice a year. And it's basically where they give you an allocated amount of money and you can spend it on their products, because obviously they want you to wear their makeup or products or whatever it is, skincare. So I obviously used to work for Guerlain, and I don't know if I can still disclose how much they give me, because it's, you know, I'm not contracted with them anymore. I have no contract with them, but it's just something that perhaps they can get funny about. It is a very decent amount. Over the course of a year you get 2 allocations, and it is one of them, which I showed in my last Guerlain haul, was the smaller allocation, and this is the bigger one. So we get an allocated amount and you spend it on discounted products. So again, the amount you're spending is actually probably about, you're paying about 2/3 for the real price. So the real price of this is probably, I can say this, the real price of all of this together is probably equivalent enough to about £400, which is amazing. 400 plus, I would say. Just couldn't wait to show you guys. So just so you know, I did not purchase this. It is what I earned over the 6 months of me working for the company. Is how it sort of works. So just so you know. But this is everything I got. Again, a lot of stuff, and there's a doubles of a few things, because I honestly knew at this point, I knew I was going, and I knew that what I wanted to back up on. So let's just get into this massive Guerlain haul. The first thing I'm going to start off with is the only fragrance I got. Kind of got this, I don't know, I might sell it, because I'm not sure if I really like it. I did when I used to work on counter. I had a customer who's actually still my customer today, but she is such a lovely lady and she's more mature, and this scent is L'air Bleu, and it is one of the classic Guerlain fragrances. You know what, I can't even remember what it has in it. I worked for them for over a year and I still can't remember what it has in it. But it's basically, when you first smell it, it's got a very strong citrusy scent, and then it settles down straight away to a powdery scent. So a lot of people associate this as powdery scents, as sort of old people smells, but I liked it because it was very citrusy at the beginning, which was very exciting and fun in my opinion, and then it went to that powderiness, which I found very mature and sophisticated. I got a 50ml bottle of the Eau de Toilette, and what my customer used to do, because on its own I don't really like it, I probably couldn't wear it on its own just because it is very mature smelling, but what my customer used to do, I think I've got it to hand as well, is she used to mix this with the #1 fragrance from Guerlain currently, which is the La Petite Robe Noire, which is the original Eau de Parfum, and mixing these two together makes such a nice smell. I'm still not sure on it, like, on its own I couldn't wear it because it just was a bit too clashing for my sort of palette, but yeah, together they're really nice. I don't know, I might sell it. I mean, it is an expensive, it's not expensive, sorry, it's an expensive-ish perfume, but it's because it's a toilette, it's not too bad. I think it's around 50, 60 pounds for this bottle, so it's not too bad, but obviously if I'm not going to use it, I probably should pass it on. But I don't really know anybody in my family who might like it, but I probably will end up keeping it for my more, I don't know, any special occasions or corporate events or something, I don't know. That's the vibe it gives me anyway. But if you have Girl Encounter, go smell it, tell me what your opinions are. Going on, the next thing I got, well, should I say things? I got 2 of them. These are my favourite L'Or primers. If you guys don't know, these are the 24 karat gold infused primers. I'll do close-ups of these also, you can see what they look like, but I've already gone through, I think I might film an empties today, and I already went through a whole bottle of this. It's over on the floor there, but I had the old bottle and now it's the new shaped bottle. And this stuff is really nice. It's like no other primer. I guarantee you've never tried a primer like this. The formula is so strange. It comes out as a gel. It's very cooling, but once you rub it in, it just basically disappears into a water. And the packaging's amazing. The product's amazing. I've not known anybody to like break out from this, and it's so popular. And if you want to buy them on counter, they are £46 a piece, but it would last you, I think mine lasts me around 4 or 5 months. So it is a good, well actually no, I got it in my last allocation and it's been 6 months since, so yeah, about 5 months I've had it. So I got 2 to back it up because yeah, I love this stuff, it's so good. I might as well show you the other duplicate while I'm at it. It is my, again, if I could only have one product from Guerlain, because when you work for a company, when I first started working for Guerlain, I didn't know anything about it, I'd never even heard of it, and you start learning obviously about the products and you find your favorites, and this launched about a year after I was working for them, and I have never fell in love with a product so much than I have with this one, and it is the Meteorites Oxygen Care Moisturizer and Radiance Booster. I love this stuff. I have one going strong right now. I put it on before my makeup almost every single time. The only reason I haven't is because I've been trying to save my one because I didn't know when these were going to arrive, but I bought 2 of them because, again, literally my favourite product. If I could only have one thing, I would just continuously buy these. They are the same exact packaging as like these ones, the same size and everything. They're 30ml, and again they're the same price. They are £46 for one. The one thing I love about this though is they are so, it just, when you put it on, it just feels amazing. And I'll show you again, I don't know if the camera will pick it up in the close-up, but when you pump it out, it's almost got like a rainbow prism effect to it again. I just absolutely love the effect. It makes you look so radiant. Your skin is silky soft. It absorbs immediately, so you don't get any of that greasiness that you get from a normal moisturizer if you moisturize before makeup. So these are great for underneath makeup, and I love wearing this on its own because it almost mattifies you slightly, or it almost gives you a little bit of a blur, but it's not a primer. It doesn't like leave any bad things on your skin. You can literally buy this just to use as moisturizer because it is a moisturizer, but it's designed to go under makeup, which is what I love because I find that if I put a normal moisturizer, it can get a little bit greasy. So these are amazing, and the smell is beautiful. What next? What next? What next? Okay, so yeah. Okay, this is the only other skincare thing I got from them, and it's one that I could live without, but I do like it, and I thought, you know what, as I'm getting my allocation, I will definitely grab this. So it is the Guerlain Mousse de Beauté, and it's a Gentle Foam Wash Pure Radiance Cleanser. This has, what's the flower called? I think it's called Tiare Flower, which is really nice. But the one thing I love about this is I had it before, and it is just really smooth on the skin. It's really, again, comfortable, and these are really not that expensive. They have, Guerlain skincare can run up to, you know, about 300 odd pounds for a serum, but this one I think is around 37, I think, and it's really good. I mean, it's a fair size, and I can take it out anyway because I'm gonna be using it. It's really fairly big. I mean, maybe standard size for a cleanser, but it's just really nice. And then it's got big pumps. When you pump it, obviously it comes out as a foam, and it's just really gentle and comfortable to use on the skin. So got that, and that'll probably be, I mean, I probably will go back to repurchase it because it's just a safe one that I know works for me and is really comfortable and that I like. Moving on, the next thing I got is a foundation. I got 2 foundations this time, and in the last haul I got this as well, but I decided to get the Terracotta Jolie Tint, which is one of my favourite all-time foundations of all time. And I got this one in light because my other one that I have right now, which is just behind me in here, looks a bit like that. This is in natural, so it's slightly darker, so I still want to wear it a bit through winter, even though it is more of a summer-based foundation because it's based on sort of a tan undertone. The light one is light, so I decided to get that for the winter time. But I absolutely love it, like, oh, such a good foundation. Again, that's 30... Oh, it just scares me with a candle. I think it's £35? 36 maybe? Then I did get one other foundation, and the reason I got this is because I do like it, but I also feel like now I've got a full set. So I think I have every foundation apart from Power Gold now that Guerlain do. This is the Power de Lumière Light Diffusing Foundation with Moisture Infusion, and it's got a SPF 20 and a PA ×3+. So this is in number 2 Beige Clair, which is the lightest shade, and it looks a little something like this. So the reason I got this as well is because if we just turn back to my trusty little makeup drawer, I now have all of the Guerlain foundations. So these are all 3 different ones here. You've got the, obviously Power de Lumière, which I've got now, the Lingerie de Peau, which is their most popular, and the Tenue de Perfection. And I just kind of wanted it as to get the whole set. So it's really good. I mean, the Tint de Perfection's full coverage. That one's also 1 shade darker. And then the Lingerie de Peau, the Lingerie de Peau is a lovely natural skin looking foundation, and then the Power de Lumière is a dewy finish foundation. So I feel good now that I've got all of them because I did like them all in one way or another, and they're always perfect for different occasions. So I think this one runs at about £38. The next thing I got is 2 things that are the same but in different colours. So again, this is another complexion item that I really liked when I was there. These are the Precious Light Concealer Highlighter things. Well, this is, sorry, they're called Radiance Rejuvenating Illuminator here. And these are just like Touche Éclat, but they actually have an eye cream within them, so they're actually treating as well as putting a colour and brightening up. When I did the wedding that I did on Saturday, I used this for the wedding, and the photos are going to come out amazing because it just brightens up under the eye. It's very comfortable to wear and it doesn't crease. So I got this in shade number 1 and shade number 2. There's only 3 shades. There's 00, 01 and 02, and I got 01 and 02. So 01 is what I used on my bride on Saturday, and it is just a very light yellow undertoned, okay, now it's not coming out, okay, there we go. A very light yellow undertoned colour, and that's great for actually really brightening underneath the eyes. And then I also got it in the number 2, which is more of a skin tone colour. I haven't actually twisted it yet, so I won't show you that. But it's just more of a deeper skin tone colour, which I like to use more just around covering all over the chin to brighten it up. But these are really great, and they run for £31 a piece again. And I just really recommend them. If you're going to go to Touche Éclat, I would try these first, especially if you have dry skin or you suffer with any puffiness under the eyes or wrinkles or anything, because this was actually treated at the same time. Listen to me, I'm like just still trying to sell it. Like, I'm not, I'm just telling you my honest opinion. Right, the next thing in here as well is the, where is it? Here it is. This is the Maxi Lash So Volume Mascara. I've had this before. This was a repurchase, and I probably will repurchase it in the future. I really did like it. It is just an intense volume deep black mascara, and the packaging's really nice as well. I just liked it. It was very different. It's just a black tube with a gold strip down it that says Guerlain, and the brush is one of my favourites again. It is silicone, and it's just got loads of little bristles. I won't open this right now because I'm still on the use of another mascara at the minute, so I won't be opening this just yet, but it is such a good mascara, and it probably lasts about 3 months, and then it does tend to dry up a little bit, as most mascaras do. But this is actually really reasonable. I think it's £25, which is pretty market standard, to be honest. Okay, the next, oh, I forgot to show you another skincare item. This is only a little one, but this is so good. You have to know about it if you don't already. This is Guerlain's Midnight Secret. Now, this is a baby one, which you can get on counter. I think it's £20. They do it as like a little trial, so you can see how you like it. I would totally recommend getting this first, but if you do like it, they do, like the foundation bottle I showed you just now, they do it in that size as well, which... There were so many ladies who used to come in for this. It is really, really nice. I've only tried it in a little sample pot I took home once, but I knew I had to get it in my allocation. This is a late night recovery treatment, so it's like a moisturizer, but what they like to call it is sleep in a bottle. And I had a little sachet of this, and when I used to go out on nights out, as long as I put this on, as soon as I came home, washed off my makeup and cleansed my face and then put this on, the next day my skin was glowing. Even though I've been drinking alcohol and I should be dehydrated and my skin should be grainy and rough, it is so good. It just is so intensely nourishing. I don't know how it does it. I really don't know how it does it, but it is really nice. And this is only a little one, but I thought I'd get that because they say use it sort of every other day, but I personally don't need that. I will only use it if I'm flying or a late night, or I know I've had like a long day or something. But yeah, it's a great product, and I think that's £20 for that size. The full size I think is around £69.70. Alright, the next thing is two things that are the same line and similar but different. So obviously working for them, I should have got this in my first allocation, but this is their classic. Guerlain is known for this. Ask your mum, ask your grandma if they're in makeup at all. This is the Guerlain Meteorites, and these are the light revealing pearls of powder. The only thing, I never ordered this because I didn't like how big it was, and I don't know, I'm kind of like, I don't know where I'm even going to put it because it's just so big. So it just comes like this, and it is this beautiful vintage beautiful vintage pot, which has got like this signature Guerlain scaling design all around it, and then on top you have the flower with the GGs in the middle. And if we just open this up, it's a little bit of a pain to open. You've got to have some nails just to sort of, it's like a paint can, just open it like that. And then you do get a little puff inside, which you can just take out like that, which reveals your light revealing pearls. Now I got this in the iconic number 2 shade, which they look like, honestly look like little sweets. They look like, what did my friend say? He said they look like Cadbury's mini eggs. They look like that, they really do actually. And they've still got that amazing smell that you can still smell through the Meteorites moisturizer as well. Exactly the same. And it is so, so nice. What you have to do is you can either use the puff and just go in. Oh, I've got all over my hands. Whew. You can either just use the puff and go in. I've already got highlight on. And just puff it on like that. Oh god, have I done some... Oh, I made myself look really white. I don't know. You can either go in and just go like that, and then I'm going to just puff it over my highlight. It won't make much of a difference, but I'll have to use it in a tutorial. I feel like that's made me go really white. I'm failing today. But you just do that, you collect it, or you can use a brush, and you can use it. I do not recommend this colour using all over, but if you really want a luminous look, make sure you put it all over, then you use your blush and bronzer. Don't do it the other way around, otherwise you will look very white and ghostly. But this is a great product. Again, these are, I think, £42. But if you're like me and don't really like big bulky packaging, I feel like the newer generation, like the new people in makeup, we don't like bulky packaging. We like very sleek, easy to use, on the go. So I think it was beginning of this year, Guerlain came out with the Meteorites Compact. And this is the same as a light revealing powder, it's just not the balls. It's basically the balls crushed and made into a compact. And I've already got one of these again, but I have it in a different shade. So with the Meteorites, with the balls and the compact, you can get it in shade 2, shade 3 and shade 4. So shade 2 is what I showed you there, which is the lightest. It's a very white tone. Shade 3 is a very pink toned one, which again I used for the wedding because it was just perfect, which is like this, is a pink and purple toned mosaic highlight powder. And then you have number 4, which is this one which I got here. So it comes in a beautiful velvet pouch. I have to say I don't ever use these, I put them all to the back of my thing. But the compact is just amazing. It's one of my favourite things. I think they did such a good job on this. and this is in number 4, of course, which is called Doré/Golden, and this compact is to die for. Look at this. So obviously close-ups for everything, but this is a really cool mosaic powder. You've got these like bright pinks through there, you've got the bronzes, the golds and the violets, which come out just an amazing gold pinky colour. I love this personally for just if you want a one-stop shop, you want a blush, bronzer, highlight look all in one. Swerve a big brush around this and put it all over the cheeks and sort of cheekbone, and it just gives you that really nice and easy look. So I might keep this one in my bag and then obviously keep the highlight one just here because it's easier to use. But this one I can just literally swerve my brush around and put it on, and I'm glowing and I've got colour and I'm bronzed. So it's such a good product. Okay, I know this has been a long video. If you're still with me, thank you very much. We have 2 more things. Just one thing is a lip gloss. I'm not the biggest lip gloss fan. I'm wearing one right now, but these are the butter glosses from NYX because they're not that sticky. But this one I just loved, and for Christmas time it is my favourite lipstick to wear, sorry, lip gloss to wear. This is in the colour Gold Thlack, which is number 400, and this was meant to be limited edition, but it did so well that they kept it out, and it just looks like this. It's the same almost packaging as like idea of the mascara, but it's a gloss, and I love wearing this on its own or over red lipstick at Christmas is my jam. That's what I used to wear every day on counter during Christmas, is the gold gloss with red lipstick. But on its own as well, it makes your lips look so luscious and big and voluptuous, and it's just a really nice colour. Again, I think this is going to be going in my handbag. I think this is £23. Oh, I didn't say the other powder as well is £42. The final thing I got, again, this is like a innovation product that you will probably love if you've not heard of it so far. So this is the Guerlain Terracotta Spray. Now everybody knows, if you, well, I guess you sort of know about Guerlain Terracotta. It's the original bronzing powder, the first bronzing powder ever. It's a great one. I've actually fell back in love with my 4 Seasons one, which if you've watched my videos before, you'll know that I said I didn't really like. But this is such a cool product, and you guys out there that like fake tan will love this. You guys out there that are tanned will just love this. So the spray, this is a spray bronzer. It's a spray makeup bronzer. So it just comes like this. It's a little can. I think this is, I don't even know how many mil this is. 75 mil. It's expensive, by the way, for what it is. It's 75 mil, but I think it's £43. And this is the shade number 1. They do 1 and 2. I got the lighter one, which is dark enough, and it's sealed up here. Let me just take that off. And what it is, it's just an aerosol can, so it's got a shape to it, and it's SPF 10, which is really nice, and it's just a bronzing powder spray. So you pop that off, and it's just a spray can. So if any of you guys have seen like Dior Air Flash, Dior is actually the same company as Guerlain, so I feel like this is where they sort of innovated this from, but it is so nice. I feel like I can maybe spray it. I've got my gloss on though, hang on. I will do it, okay, hang on. Ugh. Don't know if you can see that made a difference or not, but it just comes out as a bronze. Well, you can see there, it's like a bronze tint. I've just wiped the thing there. But it's really good if you want to convert foundations. That's how I used to tell people about it, is like if they feel like they get a foundation but they're going to be more tanned, this is a great thing to get, because you can use it on its own to sort of spray bronze when you're normal colour, or to use it all over if you want to convert your colour foundation and just make it look a little bit more to your colour. So it is a really nice product. But guys, overall I'm going to leave it there because this has been so long video. That's everything I got from Guerlain. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. There probably, well, there won't be another haul like this ever again, I imagine, because I probably wouldn't spend £400 on everything in one go. So I hope you guys have enjoyed these last 2 ones, and if you have any questions about, obviously, allocations and stuff and working for companies, I'm happy to answer that, but probably go and ask me that on my like tips and tricks on working in the industry video, because I do explain a lot of stuff over there. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Remember to give it a like and subscribe if you like hauls and personality and lifestyle videos, and I'd be more than happy to have you here. So thank you guys so much for watching, and remember to stay beautiful, and I'll see you all in my next video. Ciao!